So I'm draining the oil. I'm gonna go ahead and take off this filler cap. And I got more thing here. I'm gonna just wipe that off. Not hard if you're doing this for the first time. Pennzoil oil filler cap wrench. It was like $6 or something. Let's see, size on this. You can go to the store and try it out. I bought the filter and it fits, so that's what I did. This says 65/67 millimeter and 14 flutes. So get this out of here. There we go. Whew. That was a lot tighter than the drain bolt. A lot tighter. Of course, I'm using a pretty small wrench.
There goes. There's where my aluminum foil kicks in. That's so dirty. And we'll take this off. I'm trying not to get my hands in the oil so far.
Nothing got on my exhaust ports because I was pretty. Make sure I just drain this out real quick.
I'm just going to here. Came by about 3 or 4 minutes on and off camera here doing this. This is not good.
So I'm gonna go ahead and this out. Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops, by the way. Just my knife for getting it. Here's your part number for the oil filter. If you're interested, Honda genuine parts, OEM factory stuff. Alright, I'm going to use this Mobil 1 Performance motorcycle oil, 10W40. Completely synthetic, by the way. Decided it'd probably be the best way to go. It's cost me a pretty penny. So anyway, you're supposed to do just like this I'm doing. Dip your finger in there. I guess you're just kind of wetting the seal. Okay, so I'm going by hand. Alright. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cap my oil. And with my chopped up t-shirt, just gonna wipe out the excess, just so we don't have a bunch of dirt getting collected. Alright. Now the torque wrench part. Let's see. Alright, I don't have to turn this off and find out how to do my torque wrench. Okay, so this is the most technical part of the oil change, is when you have to use a torque wrench. Some people just hand do it, you know, but you're just guessing then. This torque wrench cost me $25, and it is in inch pounds of torque, and everything in the Honda manual does it in foot-pounds of torque, but you just divide, you know, inches into feet, and you just do a simple conversion. It's very easy. Dummy could do it. So it's not bad. Anyway, you're supposed to do this to 19 foot-pounds of torque, and my torque wrench goes up to 20, which, alright, if I go to this here, I'll talk you through it. You loosen this up, set it to 240. 240 divided by 12 is 20, and 19 foot-pounds of torque and 20 foot-pounds of torque is very close. So I just turned this just a hair bit less than the 20 foot-pounds of torque, which would be the 240 inches, and lock it in. I'm using an extension just to get a little bit easier. Well, I guess it's not really extension, it's just a longer thing here. Get this on there, make sure it's on there good, and I turn it. Let's see, I had to kind of make sure it stays on there. It wants to pop off. but then you'll hear it click. There. So I'm up to the torque. And I did, I started out here and just tighten it until I got to the click, and then it clicks, and then I know I'm at roughly, well, pretty close to 20 foot-pounds of torque, 1918. I think this is accurate up to 3 foot-pounds of torque in either direction. But see, I'm just a hair bit less. Let's see, loosen this all the way. Just a little bit less than where 20 foot-pounds of torque would be. And this is a really low torque number, really. It's actually, by hand is pretty. Oops, it's moved. This keeps wanting to go crooked on me here. I want to make sure my measurement is as close as I can get it. Okay, we're good there. Got this. That's on there, and I'm just tightening with this here, this hand. I'm not using this hand. This hand's just pushing forward. Yeah, there it's clicking. So we're good. I've checked that 3 times now. Okay, so a check condition C. That's it for that. Okay. All right, so we're back here. Got this installed. The cap is back installed. This is still unscrewed, and then I'm going to reinstall the oil drain bolt. And it says to replace the washer that goes on this every other time, but it's like $1 and some change, so I'm gonna do it every time. Let's tape to this. Alright, so I've got the brand new washer. This you reuse every time unless you do something to it. 17 millimeters is the bolt. So when you get that, just tell me you need for a 17 millimeter oil drain bolt, you need the washer for it. Alright, so we've got that installed, brand new one. I'm gonna wipe this and put this here. And hand tighten it down to there. And okay, so there's that. Now we're done with these tools. I'm gonna don't need this one, so I need to get my 17 millimeter. What is this? 3/4 inch. Crap, I got the wrong one. Right, so I'm back here with the torque wrench. 22 foot-pounds of torque, which is 240 inch-pounds of torque, and then I'm going to dial this in and add 2, so then I'm at 22. Yeah, when you convert that. Alright, so this one I had to kind of guesstimate. I had to minus 1 inch off of it, which is 19 foot-pounds of torque, and my wrench does 20, so this one I can get exactly at 22. So I'm going to tighten that baby back up. Good there. Move all this stuff out of the way. It's not the easiest thing to get to. So I got my 17 millimeter here. Add this, and we're good there. And with the extension, yeah, this will be alright. I'm going to have to move this out of the way though. Alright, so there we are. Everybody can see this. Alright. It's going to start. Well, this is kind of hard to get to here. I feel like I'm in a really uncomfortable spot here. Sorry you can't see. So slow, direct pressure. There. We're clicking. So there's 22 foot-pounds of torque right there. It's by feel, it felt like I got it tight, and just a little bit tighter, and that's when the torque wrench indicated that I was at the proper torque. So if you don't have the money for a torque wrench, which I suggest you invest in one, yeah, we're good. Make sure I got this on the right setting here. Yep, we're good. I want to recheck this here. 240 inches plus the 2. 17mm. Tighten it. And we're clicking. So there we go. That's the most technical part of it. So now the next step. Fill the crankcase with the recommended oil, approximately 3.2. So I'm just draining the oil in through the funnel. It's working out pretty good. Getting all the good stuff out of there. So I'm working on this oil filler cap. There's a bolt here, and then another bolt here, right there. Just a simple, here it is here. Let's focus this in here so we can see. And there's just a washer here. You don't have to place that. There's no specified torque. You just get it down there where it's snug on there. And yeah, that's it. Also, point out, do not jack up. So just use the motorcycle on the kickstand. You'll be all right there.